If I say 600,000 of active users and 15 support agents, do you think that's feasible, even real? The answer is yes. And we have here today Carola from TeamSystem.
We support 600,000 customers. Thanks to AI, we've been able to remove our outsourced team, which used to cost around 300k per year. Over time, we reached 46% of tickets solved entirely by the AI.
Oh.
The same percentage, 46% started by AI and then passed to the human team.
What about the error rate of the AI?
Only 2%.
That's great.
It's crazy.
Yeah. That's impressive.
Very good result. I'm Carola and I manage the customer support team in Factoring Cloud. TeamSystem is one of the main software companies in Italy, and it offers digital solutions for businesses, professionals and accountants. And we use customerly AI for our support in Factoring Cloud.
You said you're using Customerly. How feasible is to use based on how many customers you have and type of interaction that you have with them?
We support 600,000 customers, and most of them are small and medium businesses and 30,000 accountants.
I'm just thinking about, all the questions I probably get from them. So how did you, manage them before and like the structure you had?
Since the beginning, we had a small internal team. In 2019, our customer base grew very fast, and the volume was really hard to manage. And so we decided to add an external team. There are many different questions from electronic invoicing, account settings, payments, deadline, warehouse, management.
So probably also
everything.
like hard things to explain, but you were able through the processes and the tool to actually support them even if they were like hard and complex.
There are some technical topics like API integration or import-export of the data or of the database. A lot of
a complex scenario. That makes sense. How and when you decided there was the time to like basically switch from your active system with the outsourcing and understanding that it's time to change? What was your internal decision to adopt Customerly?
We tested different solutions, but we chose Customerly at the end because it was one that fit better with our needs. We like that it's not just a chatbot answering with articles, but is a real assistant that we could train and improve over time. There is also the chat flow builder that is a very big plus. It gave us the flexibility to manage complex cases and guide the AI and to keep the full control of everything.
When you adopt a new solution, I'm pretty sure that driving that change internally is hard. So what type of constraints or also frictions you had from your management, probably more than but also teammates?
So at the beginning there were some concerns inside the team, absolutely, and some people were afraid that the AI will replace the human agents and that it wouldn't be able to give good answers. So we solved this problem by involving the team from the start of this project and showing how the AI actually could help the team and not replace them. Absolutely. From the management, the main question were how accurate the AI is and how many tickets can it solve, and of course how much money we can save.
It would be really interesting to know, first of all, when you adopted Customerly, if you had any AI metrics in mind, like the goals at least?
Yeah, our goal was to answer faster, keep high quality of this answer, and reduce the number of tickets. We looked at the percentage of tickets fully solved by AI, also the percentage of conversation started by AI and finished by a human, the AI error rate, and at the end, of course, the cost per conversation. conversation.
I know from the experience from the sector that there are clients using the 24/7, and maybe they structure the team with multiple teams across the world just to be able to manage the inquiries, and in the end the extra cost it's pretty impressive. So I don't know if you had that same issue, and if so, how you solved it.
This was one of the main reasons we started using AI. Thanks to Customerly, we can now support customers 24/7 and even outside working hours. And the AI handle requests at any time and give instant answers to our customer. Then in this way we reduce the number of tickets waiting for the next day.
If you have to suggest what to do, like to go to that success, or also how big is the team, how many resources you need to involve, how long it will take, because maybe you have time constraints.
At the beginning, I worked on the AI setup and training, supported by the internal team to report only some mistakes made by the AI. But today we have 2 agents dedicated to this training. They take care of training Aura, that is Customerly AI, and mapping customers' needs and creating new chat flows, and keeping the knowledge base updated. As the candid responses, it's very important to do this action almost every day. We track tickets that need reviewing, so the team can easily check conversation, identify mistakes, and update flow if needed. It's a daily improvement process.
To review all the questions and actually to improve and get that 2% of or error from the AI, what about the process?
To reduce the errors, we put in place a continuous improvement process. And today we built more than 100 dedicated chat flows. We tested AI with a limited number of chat flow and with a small group of customers. So this helped us understand how the AI responds to the real situation, to real answers, and where we need to improve with the chat flow or with the knowledge base. We didn't rush at all. We used a step-by-step approach. Test, review, improve. And only after that we expanded to all our customers.
So all the 600,000 of active users that you have?
Everyone. This gradual rollout made the change smoother for our customers, but also for the internal team.
So less friction with the management, seeing the results from the small pilot and being confident in saying, let's do that for the bigger clients. What about the cost? Like, did you ever track the initial cost per ticket, and then with the AI and maybe the agents?
The outsourced team, the cost was around €2 per conversation. Instead, the internal team, the cost was about €6. Then the AI, the cost goes down to 45 cents.
Wow. So basically from €2, then 6, the internal one, to 45 cents for the AI. So now you have that budget to maybe reallocate in other activities. And actually the question is
also on AI, it's much more scalable and efficient, especially for handling large volumes. We optimize our resources, reducing external costs, and reinvested time into more strategic support activities. All while improving speed and customer satisfaction.
Lastly, I have one last really question for you is, can you tell us about the team members? Because being afraid of what I do next, like what's my role now, that's the AI.
Thanks to AI, we reallocated resources. Now our internal agents can focus on more complex tickets and cases, training and process improvement, and instead of handling repetitive tickets. This increase efficiency, reduce the cost per tickets, and help us scale support without increasing headcount. We are now exploring new support services like paid assistance packages, and that could bring direct revenue in the future for the support team.
So thank you so much for sharing your experience. I think that's a really amazing case study, but especially in terms of results and the impact, not only in terms of of revenue. Usually that's the most important part, I know. But I think understanding how to reallocate resources and, you know, how to make that impact, I think that's super useful for everyone. So I really, you know, wish you success for the next steps. I'm pretty sure that you'll have. So thank you so much.
Thank you too. It was a pleasure. Thank you.